How to combat the harm and danger social media poses to children and young people is part of a new government consultation. It will consider measures such as overnight curfews, breaks to prevent so-called doom scrolling, as well as a total ban for under-16s. Now, the Conservatives say they would introduce a ban, but not everyone agrees it's the right step, not least some of the young people themselves, as our political correspondent Romilly Weeks reports.
Good morning, how are you?
At this secondary in East London, phones are kept in locked pouches for the whole of the school day. Pupils have accepted that, but are less impressed about the idea of the government banning social media for under-16s.
If you were to ban social media, how do you think teenagers would actually react?
Yeah, how do you think they would react?
They wouldn't react nice.
I don't think they would.
Maybe restrictions for under-13s, and even if you're going to do on 16 ban, maybe just ban things like pornography.
People are very tech savvy nowadays and they know sort of how to get around these kind of things.
And do you find it addictive yourself?
I never really had a phone, so now I have it. Yeah, I think it's really addictive.
Australia brought in an under-16 social media ban in December. The government is looking into whether to follow suit.
We will bring forward a swift 3-month consultation on further measures to keep children safe online. This will include the option of banning social media for children under 16 and raising the digital age of consent.
The Conservatives support the move, and we contacted every Labour MP to ask their view. Of those who've replied so far, 66 are in favour of a social media ban, while 36 support a legal ban on phones in schools. Ian Russell, who's campaigned for tighter control on social media since his daughter Molly took her own life, believes action must be taken, but not like this.
There's all sorts of unintended consequences, that there's a cliff edge at 16 when people suddenly become, the digital technology becomes available to them. If they find a way around the ban and they're struggling and they find harmful content, they feel they're in the wrong because they've been told they shouldn't be using social media.
Actually getting that across to an audience.
But back at the Excelsior Academy, teachers are fully behind it.
We're seeing students on a daily basis affected by social media. It affects their well-being, it affects their mental health, and therefore it ricochets on and affects their learning.
Who thinks that social media companies should be doing a better job of making sure the content you see is age appropriate?
And even the students agree some action should be taken.
That's unanimous.
Not all teenagers will be happy, but there is a growing momentum to do more to protect them from their phones. Romilly Weeks, ITV News.